Probably. Some resorts might be more expensive than others because, of course, we all know the A-list ones, places like Méribel and Courchevel, which we've heard of, even if we don't know quite where they are.
Yeah, Méribel, Courchevel with Val Thorens, they actually combined to make up the Three Valleys resort, which is a really massive resort. Yes. And for instance, if you're a beginner, you don't need all those slopes, it's so big. So if you go to, for instance, to Trois Vallées, your holidays may be a bit expensive.
So for the rest of us, where are the good value resorts in the Alps?
Well, you can think of Voriaz, Serre Chevalier, Valmorel, for example. Yeah, they're quite accessible from the UK too, so yeah, it is good. And what you can do as well is check out the free parties at the local tourist offices.
Free parties?
Yes.
That sounds a very good idea. How does that work?
Well, it's just the welcoming parties that the tourist offices hold with free drinks. And
oh, that sounds like a very good invention, I must say. Now, all the places we've talked about are in the Alps, which is fair enough because it has got the best ski terrain in the world. But what about somewhere like, I've heard good reports, particularly last winter, about the Pyrenees.
Yeah, the Pyrenees. A friend of mine is used to going to the Pyrenees, and a good. Yeah, maybe you should say Font-Romeu.
Yeah, sorry.
Is a really nice place to go, for instance. And the good thing with the Pyrenees, I've heard, is that it's really accessible from UK because you've got cheap flights like EasyJet or Ryanair flights.
Going to Toulouse, for example, yeah.
Or Montpellier, Perpignan. Because anyway, there are many French airports in that area, and from those airports you can easily go, I think, by train or bus, get to the ski resorts.
So that's a question of how to get there and where to go. What about the crucial question of when to go to get the best value?
Yeah, you've got to remember that often British holidays do not necessarily coincide with French ones. For instance, my friend, I think he goes with his family during the first week of April, because that's, I think, a British school holiday, but it's not in France. No. So basically you can benefit from cheap prices if you go to the Alps or Pyrenees at that period of the year.
So the school holidays for the French are different for the British, and therefore you'll have different levels of demand, and therefore presumably if we make sure we go skiing while the French children are all at school, we're going to find the resorts are emptier and the prices are perhaps lower.
Yes.
Yeah, so you've got to check it. You've got to check that. And because basically, well, if you go to France, mostly the customers, if you go for instance to a French resort, the customers are often French people. Mm-hmm. So the prices are quite set on the French school holidays and habits and that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yes, my favorite moment in the year to go skiing is mid-January, because the schools have all gone back, and so you get the slopes all to yourself, and the snow.
Yeah,
is
the snow
best.
is amazing at the time.